Welcome to another edition of the Jersey, York, Philly, and more Roundup, where we break down everything happening on weekends in the sports world across the tri-state area and beyond. I'm your host, John Coro, bringing you all the latest action, insight, and stories you won't want to miss. Starting off with Friday, the Carolina Hurricanes advanced to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time since 2006 with a dominant 6-1 win over the Montreal Canadiens in Game 5. Taylor Hall, Logan Stankoven, and Eric Robinson sparked a 3-goal first period as Carolina closed the series with 4 straight wins after dropping Game 1. Here are the final moments.
For the first time since 2006, the Carolina Hurricanes are heading to the Stanley Cup Final.
Audio provided by the NHL YouTube page. The New York Yankees rolled past the Athletics 8-2 for their 5th straight win. Paul Goldschmidt blasted a 3-run homer in the first inning, Aaron Judge drove in 2 runs, and Carlos Rodon allowed just 1 run over 6 innings as New York continued its hot streak. The New York Mets defeated the Miami Marlins 9-7 in 10 innings thanks to MJ Melendez's walk-off 2-run homer. After Miami erased a 4-run deficit and tied the game in the 8th, Melendez launched the game winner down the right field line for New York's 5th walk-off victory of the season.
And Melendez socks one deep right field, right down the line, Stowers to the corner, and it's out of here! MJ Melendez with a walk-off 2-run homer!
Audio provided by the MLB YouTube page. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Philadelphia Phillies 4-2 behind a brilliant start from Justin Wrobleski, who carried a no-hitter into the 6th inning and struck out a career-high 9 batters. Home runs from Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, Shohei Ohtani, and Will Smith powered Los Angeles to its 6th consecutive victory. In one of the biggest upsets in NCAA tournament history, the St. Mary's Gals stunned the UCLA Bruins 3-2 in the Los Angeles Regional within college baseball. Jacob Johnson hit 2 home runs, including the go-ahead blast in the 9th inning, as St. Mary's handed the number 1 overall national seed its first ever opening game regional loss. Moving on to Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs are headed to the NBA Finals after defeating the Oklahoma City Thunder 111-103 in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Victor Wembanyama scored 22 points, Julian Champagnie knocked down 6 three-pointers on his way to 20 points, and the Spurs completed a stunning road upset to eliminate the defending champions.
There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
Audio provided by the NBA YouTube page. They will face the New York Knicks in the finals. The Philadelphia Phillies rallied back to beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 4-3, snapping LA's 6-game winning streak. Alec Boehm homered early before Bryce Harper and Edmundo Sosa fueled a 3-run 8th inning, with Sosa delivering the go-ahead 2-run blast. The Athletics ended a 4-game skid with a 6-4 win over the New York Yankees. Shea Langoliers and Nick Kurtz each launched 2-run homers while JT Ginn tossed 6 strong innings. The Yankees threatened in the 9th, but Scott Barlow escaped a bases-loaded jam to secure the save. The New York Mets defeated the Miami Marlins 6-1 behind a strong outing from Christian Scott, who earned the first win of his major league career. Scott struck out a career-high 8 batters over 5 innings, while Hayden Sanger added his first career home run as New York won its 3rd straight game.
1-2. Sanger lifts one in the air to left field, pretty deep. Stowers is back on the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone! Hayden Sanger's first major league home run.
Audio provided by the MLB YouTube page. The Chicago White Sox suffered a major blow as slugger Munetaka Murakami was diagnosed with a grade 2 right hamstring strain and is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks. Murakami entered the day tied for the American League lead with 20 home runs and has been one of the biggest reasons for Chicago's surprising turnaround this season. Shifting into Sunday, the St. Mary's Gals continued their Cinderella run by eliminating the UCLA Bruins 6-5 in 10 innings. Makoa Sniffen delivered a walk-off RBI single after the Gals rallied from multiple deficits.
Ground ball to third. Into left field. Base hit. Rounding third. Here comes Cody Cachimoto. And St. Mary's has won the game.
Audio provided by ESPN. Ian Armstrong homered and drove in 2 runs to complete the stunning upset of the tournament's top overall seed. The Alabama Crimson Tide outlasted the Oklahoma State Cowboys 9-7 in 11 innings. Brady Neal blasted a go-ahead 3-run homer in the 11th, capping off a back-and-forth regional final that saw Alabama erase a late deficit before pulling away in extras.
Brady Neal, the LSU transfer, facing a 1-2 count. Slugs into right field and deep. Back and gone!
Audio provided by ESPN. The New York Yankees exploded for 13 runs in the third inning, their biggest in 21 years, and defeated the Athletics 13-8. Ben Rice drove in 4 runs during the historic frame as New York sent 18 batters to the plate and capped off a successful 5-1 road trip. The New York Mets completed a 3-game sweep of the Miami Marlins with a 10-1 rout. Carson Bench hit his first career leadoff homer, Marcus Semien added a 2-run shot, and Juan Soto crushed a grand slam as New York piled up 25 runs in the series. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Philadelphia Phillies 9-1 to take the weekend series. Yoshinobu Yamamoto struck out a season-high 10 batters in 5 1/3 scoreless innings, while Ryan Ward hit his first Major League home run, and the Dodgers won for the 14th time in their last 17 games. And that'll do it for this edition of the Jersey, York, Philly, and more Roundup. Thanks for tuning in as we covered all the action from around the tri-state area and beyond. I'm John Coro, reminding you to stay locked in, stay passionate, and we'll catch you next time with more of the stories that matter most in sports.